Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for global markets and commodities. In this analysis, we are going to look with the help of candlestick charts how the various indices which include US, Europe, UK and India index and commodities including gold and silver and crude oil and natural gas. We are going to look how these indices are going to behave throughout the day, which point we should take an entry, whether to buy, whether to sell, where to take profit and where to put the stop loss. So do watch till the end, and if you like and appreciate my effort, don't forget to press the uh, like, share, subscribe and comment, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you can stay tuned with the latest analysis. Also, yesterday again was a wonderful day. All the markets, all the commodities, all the targets achieved successfully. I hope you all profited. Now let's start the day with gold first. Now this is the daily charts for gold. If you recall yesterday, as I said, 1873 is going to provide a little resistance. That is what has happened. It has achieved the 1873 levels and retraced back. Now trading below 1870 levels. Now you can see here a couple of observations on the daily charts. You can see barring this is still giving lower highs, and hence any long for the day is recommended only above 1873 levels. So go long only when you see it trading above 1873 levels, else it may try to retrace back. Now how far this could go? This can again come till here and equalize either this or these levels. So the next support will come into picture here at 1865 1860 levels, and then same we have seen since yesterday it has taken support at every 5 points. So 1845 1850 1855, now 1860 is going to be very strong support. So 1860 definitely is going to be very strong support. If you recall yesterday, as I said, if it has formed a pivot, I said yesterday also that it is going to at least touch this and then trade beyond. Exactly that has happened. Now if it goes beyond 1873, definitely sky is the limit because it is trading above the pivot. Now look at the 4-hour charts. So coming back to a 4-hour chart, you can see here, see this is a kind of pattern where it was the rising megaphone pattern, you can say, and the rising candles. Now it is given a reversal here, and you can see on the 4-hour charts probably it may try to hit here till 1865 levels. Now from this, if you see it breaking in fact above 1870 levels anytime, you can take a long entry here and you can expect it to rise towards 1880 level, which is going to be a stronger resistance, and beyond that definitely it will fly towards 1890 plus levels. Also on the downside, because this is a second red candle, probably a third red candle may appear which might take it towards 1860 levels. But still, if you see, 1860 is going to be a very strong support for the day. Now look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts, story same. Let me turn on the indicators also. On the 3-hour charts, story same. Probably 1865, 1862, these levels are going to be a stronger support. That is what it appears. Now look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour chart, see, it is trying to consolidate, probably looking forward to a drop. It has seen lower highs. Probably it may try to come back towards 1865, and then 1860 levels are very much probable here, which appears to provide a stronger support, and from there we will see how it behaves. It may try to come back again towards 1855 also. This is also one of the probabilities. Now look at the hourly charts. On the hourly charts, let me show you something again. So as I said, 1845 1850, then 1855 it has taken a support. Now after that it is a breakout rally, and here you can see it has got a stronger resistance at 1873. Now if it continues to drop from here, probably it may try to retrace back here till 1860, form a base at 1860 or 1865 and then rise again. So this is one probability. Now coming back to the daily charts also, let's have a look at the indicators here. Now see, gold is trading above the 20-50-100 simple exponential moving average, but at the top of the Bollinger Bands. And yes, you can see the width is quite limited here. Now the top is around 1880 levels. So yes, if it rises beyond 1870, you can expect 1880 to give it a very strong support. But we cannot deny a retracement till 1865 or 1860 also. Now look at the directional movement is green. The stochastic is overbought and looking downwards, still looking downwards. Remember, it is it has to drop, still it has to drop and come back to comfortable levels. Still right now it is overbought, and MACD lines are wide and not divergent, looking slightly converging here. And if you look at the RSI, the RSI seems at normal levels. Similarly, MACD on a 4-hour chart is trying to cross over into buy, and stochastic on the 4-hour chart is entering into a sell zone here. So probably from here it may try to take a dip again, try to take a drop again. That is why we had said that probably till the time now it remains below 1873 levels, you can remain short for 1865 and 1860 levels. But from there again it may bounce back. Any long entry for the day, remember, any long entry for the day is only above 1873 levels, not beyond that. Till the time one can expect it to hit 1865 and 1862 and 1860 levels. Now till here also it might get a stronger support, but below that it will hit definitely 1855. Again coming back to the levels which it traded yesterday for quite a long time. Yes, that is going to be support. Below that again it will try to cover the steps at 5 points, 1850 and 1845. However, I don't expect that it is going to break this far, but yes, these are markets. Anything is possible. Take your positions accordingly. For short entries, the stop loss should be 1873. For long entry, only above 1873.5, and the stop loss should be 1870. Take your positions accordingly. I expect it might retrace a bit before taking a rise. So yes, it can achieve both 1865 or 1860 levels and 1880 levels today itself. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards silver. Now silver on the 4-hour charts, you can see a couple of observations to make here. See, rise, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs. Probably it may try to retrace back again. And see, this is the support line right now where it is taking a support, good support at around 2330 levels. Now you can see, remember 2340 here is a very strong support, 2335 here is a very strong support, and below that it will slide towards 2318 and 2310 levels. Remember, these are going to be strong support for silver. Also look at the 4-hour charts closely. The previous 3 candles has consistently formed lower highs, indicating that still slightly bearishness is there. Also remember, 2360 and 2370 zone is important for silver. Breaking this zone only I will recommend you to go long, else it may try to retrace back. Also it has got a good support at 2340 levels. Here you can see this level has provided it a stronger support at 2345. Now trying to trade below this, and probably it may try to go till towards 2337 38 levels here, and then below that it may try to go back again till towards 2320 levels. But let's have a look at the daily charts. Also look at this, the stochastic on the daily 4-hour charts is overbought and looking downwards, indicating bearishness, and probably for a couple of candles it may try to drop and go back till towards 2320 and below levels. MACD lines are on still on a sell side. RSI is normal. RSI is at comfortable levels. Now look at the daily charts. Coming back to the daily charts, you can see now, see, lower highs from the previous candle, trading with a drop. Also look at this, if it continues to drop, the support level coming into picture at 2320. So probably lower higher lows, and it may try to achieve 2320 today, and till the time it remains below 2360, I will expect it to come back to 2320 levels. Only long entry, yes, if it goes past 2360, once again I am reiterating, if it goes past 2360 you can take a long entry. Else, like yesterday I did say, same levels, same position, silver is trying to consolidate here 2320 to 2360 zone, and probably today it may see 2310 or 2300 also, and form lower lows forming 2295 levels. Till here it can drop. Probably it appears that we might see a slightly but these are markets. Any move beyond 2370 is a very good level to go long. The next target is 2380 and 2400 levels. Remember, 2380 and 2400 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Go long beyond 2360. You can expect it to achieve 2370, 2380 levels, because this was a greener candle, and if you expect it to reverse, if it is really bullish, it may try to head here till 2380. But before that, it may try to achieve a low at 2335, 2330, 23, 20, 18 levels rather. These levels can be achieved and it can retrace back again. So take your positions accordingly. Right now it appears, looking at this, it is also on the daily charts, it may try to come back again till here, and hence without the real drop it may come back till on the downside and again rally next week. That is what it appears. Probably 2335 and 2320 levels should provide a very strong support for silver, else it may slide to 2295 also. So take your positions accordingly. Appears we might see a little drop on silver. Now let's have a look at crude oil. Now look at the crude oil's daily chart. This level at 93 has provided it a very strong resistance for any further move. And what a beautiful day. It has seen the lows, it has seen the highs 8800 and 9300, and that is what we had expected, that 8950, below 8950 it will slide towards 8850 and 8800, and above 9120 we can expect it to head towards 9300. All the targets achieved on crude oil also. But what will happen today? Now look at the previous candle. This candle is still right now going on. Lower lows is it has achieved. Now see, this is forming an expanding triangle here. Probably also remember, now this is the strong support zone here at 8850, 8850 levels, and then 8800 and 8750 should come into picture. Now these three levels are very strong for crude oil. If it breaks below these levels, then the zone at 8400 and 8500 will come into picture. That is again going to be a stronger support zone. Remember, crude oil has rallied quite a long now. It is almost 10 weeks since what we have seen it rallying, but now it has to stall because almost it is overbought on every index. But also look at it, how far this could go. Now see, on the daily charts it is still forming higher lows. It is still forming higher lows here. It is still trading in this channel itself, but here it is failing to go past 93 levels, indicating that bulls are losing the control here. Now see, it has failed to go past this, and there is still void to fill from this for this upper channel now. And if it bounces back from this zone at 8800, if it bounces back from here today, and if you see it trading above 90.5, 9050 levels, you can again take a long entry and it will bounce back. See what we have seen here, and now it is trying to do this. It may try to again go back now on the upside. So see, it is honoring this support channel, and right now it is trading below this. And also look at this. This is the 20 period moving average, simple moving average. This is the exponential moving average. Now this zone between 8800 and 8900 is important. Probably 8800 and 9000 is important. Probably once you see it dropping below 8900 today, you can take a short entry. Definitely this time it is going to slide heavily. So that is what, it might break the channel. Once it breaks below 8900 today, definitely you can take a short entry there. The support, actually immediate support, is lying at around 8800, and below that towards 8700 and 8600 level. So how far this could go? The next support level will come into picture here at 8650, 8640 levels and 8800 levels. Yes, at 8900 you can take a short entry for 8860, 8850 and 8800, and below that it will slide towards 8640 or in 8680 levels. Remember, this will be like breaking the long term channel which it is trading, else it can again bounce back. Now you can see this is the channel in which it's trading since weeks now. So if it breaks this and trades below, definitely that can be considered that oil is going bearish now and trying to trade in bear zone. Probably we might see a good drop there. Now look at the 4-hour charts. Also look at the indicators there. Now see, the stochastic was overbought, looking downwards now, and MACD is running parallel. RSI was overbought and now it has come back to comfortable levels here today. So yes, probably first let's also have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts you will find that yes, it is trading below all these support levels at 20, 50 and 100 period moving average, also for oil now. But See, the highs it is failing to go past. That is the point of concern for the bulls here. Also, the lows which it is making higher lows is something, but this time it went well below this. Also, this zone at 8900 is important, and that is why I say sell today below 8900 and you will achieve 8850, and below that it will drop sharply towards 8800 and further downside towards 8600. Remember, these breaking 8900 is like breaking the long term channel and it will trade well below that, else it can again try to retrace back once it goes beyond. So a short entry below 8900 is only recommended, else once it goes beyond 90.5 it will try to hit 90 point or 9100, and then it will try to fly again towards 9250 9300 levels. I expect it to break this on the downside today, but these are markets, anything is possible, so trade accordingly. But let's have a look at the indicators on the 4-hour charts. Looking downwards, stochastic looking downwards, and MACD on the sell side. Also, in case if it reverses, see, this is the what we can expect. If it, in case if it reverses, the high could be at around 9250 levels, and yes, here at 9100 definitely there should be some little resistance. Actually, we should benefit from both ways. We should enjoy the swings here. Any long entry beyond 90.5 or 9050 levels you can take for a target of 9100. 9100 is again going to be a stronger resistance. Remember, beyond 9100 I will recommend you to stay long. Definitely you can expect it to head higher towards 9200 and 9300 levels. Also, this is possible. Remember, it is taking support from the channel, it is taking support from the long term trend on the downside, and yes, if it breaks today in 8900 level, definitely it will enter into a bearish territory and it will fall sharply towards 8800 in 8600 levels is also very much possible in the coming sessions. So this is all for crude oil, and let's move towards natural gas. Now see how beautifully, if you recall my weekly analysis, I clearly said that natural gas is going to hit 4500 and 4600, in fact can go beyond that also. Now see, this was the previous support it has made for natural gas to achieve a high, achieve a rally. Now the support levels have come up to 3950. Watch my weekly analysis if you had not watched. Now it is trying to rally from here, and you have seen that here this point at 4600 it has got a definite resistance. Now if it rallies beyond 4600, the next target is 4800 and then 5000 levels, but whether this will happen today or not, that is a point of concern for us. So this is the query here, that whether it could rally from here or not. Now look at the 4-hour charts. You can see higher lows is something which is a point of concern. It means that still there is bullishness. However, there is a resistance at 4600. If it sustains above 4600 and 4650 zone, definitely it will try to fly towards 4800. Also see this, the downside support, the downside support available at 4500 levels. So only breaking 4500, I will recommend you to go short for 4400 and below levels. Remember, if it breaks 4500, you can go short for 4400 and below levels. The next support will come into picture at 4300 and downside is very much open. Also on the upside, the long entry is recommended beyond 4650 levels and 4600 and 4650. In between this zone, we have to check. If it sustains, you can take a long entry beyond 4650. Definitely it will try to fly. Now also on the downside, see, there is a support it has formed on the 4-hour chart at 4350 levels, and since then we have seen a good rally. Remember, 4500 is the base for the day. With the base at 4500, it may try to rally again, and the next target could be at around 4600 levels again. 4650 and beyond levels also can be achieved. Now look at this, natural gas is overbought on the stochastic, looking downwards, and comfortable on the MACD lines are running parallel. RSI is overbought. Now this is on the 4-hour charts. Coming back to the daily charts. On the daily charts, we have seen, see, this candle is yet forming and we may see a drop today. See, whenever This is the megaphone pattern. This is the reversal as I shared in my weekly analysis. Now the gap is filled here. There is a resistance at 4600. Now only long entry, as I said, only long entry is beyond 4650, and in fact beyond that 4700 may still try to give it a resistance. Below that it may try to drop and come back to see. This is the 100 period moving average at 4500, which will definitely provide it a support. Breaking 4500, yes, you can remain short, and you can expect that it is going to get a little support here from the 20 period moving average at 4450 and 4400 levels. So but remember, after any such pattern, this is my observation, after any such pattern, megaphone pattern, it follows with a higher highs and a red candle. So yes, it can drop. Probably it may try to achieve 4700 also, and it may try to drop. So we should try to find out, but still, these are markets, anything is possible. It can try to give another bigger green candle and complete this journey till 5000 levels. That is also because, see, this is the time we have seen it forming these channels, and it forming consistent green candles. Hence, any long entry beyond 4650, you can take a long entry. You can expect it to head towards 4700. Short entry, you should only take below 4500 levels, where you can expect 4400 and 4300 levels. 4500 level definitely should provide a support for the day. In fact, you can take a long entry there also, but be cautious while taking a long entry, because this is consistent 4 days. Probably we might see a little drop also, but still very much bullish. And crude natural gas, and it appears that it can sustain this bullish levels. Now look at the stochastic, has just entered into overbought position. It can sustain this with a greener candle again. So probably once it breaks past 4650, you can expect it to head towards 4700, the nearest target, and then 4800, the next target. In fact, it can fly beyond 4800 towards 5000 levels. Remember, we have seen this happening previously. Now this is the resistance zone at 4900. It may try to cover up again. It has filled the gap. Now this liquidity gap, it may try to achieve by achieving 4900. Take your positions accordingly. Long entry beyond 4650, short entry below 4500, and in between these 150 points, we have to be a little cautious. It can try to hit, also remember, it can try to hit 4800 and 5000, 4950 levels before trying to drop. This is my expectation. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards Nifty 50. Now Nifty on the daily charts, couple of observations to make. On the daily charts, you can see lower highs, and from this channel it has retraced back again, and again it may try to hit this zone probably. So how far the channel's high is? The channel's high is right now lying at around 17470 levels. So yes, if you see it breaking this zone at 17450, rather I will say 17470, you can take. So if you see it breaking 17470, then you can go long. The next support, next target is 17500, 17550, and 17600. It can give equally big greener candle breaking this channel. So how big can the candle be? It can equally give this much bigger candle, and a further short candle towards can be expected. But yes, breaking this zone at 17470 and 500, it can try to achieve high. Now also, if you look at this, how high this could go, the question can be answered here. There is a resistance available anyways at 17550, and probably once it breaks this zone at 17550, then only I will expect it to act bullish. Also, there is a support available here from the 20 period simple and exponential moving average, which is going to give it a very strong support on the downside. That is at 17350 levels. So yes, or rather 17330 levels. So once it breaks 17330, you can expect it to drop. How high this could drop? It can come back till towards 17250 levels. Now 17250 as a good support. So probably you can take a short entry only below 17330, and where if it trades below 17330, it can try to achieve 17250. And on the upside, yes, if it breaks this zone at 17470, probably we may see a stronger rise. So if it breaks this zone at 17470, yes, we may see a strong rise till 17550. this is going to be a stronger resistance, and beyond that sky is the limit. It will head towards 17600 and 17700 levels. Remember, it can rise also strongly equally. So this is on the daily charts. Now look at the stochastic entering into overbought positions. MACD crossing over on a buy side. MACD crossing over on a buy side. This is a stronger indication. Now let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, you will find that there is a support available here, as I said, at 17330 350 levels, and hence, as on the daily charts also, it was seen that 17330 350 levels stronger support, and then 17300. Below that, it will slide towards 17250 levels. Remember, this zone at 17220 to 300, there is a strong support zone. 350 rather, I will say, this is a very strong support zone for Nifty 50, and below that on the 17180 side. However, it appears on the 4-hour chart it may try to hit this zone at 17400, and in fact now it may try to first go past 17470 and head towards 17500. It can achieve a double top and trade beyond those levels also. How far this could go? This can go till towards 17550 levels. It can achieve 17550. It will try to come out of this consolidation zone with the breakout candle and continue with couple of more green candles, head towards 17600 700 zone. It appears till the time it remains above 17250 or 17330 specifically. If it remains above 17330, you can remain bullish on Nifty 50. You can expect it to head towards 17500 and then towards 17600 can also be expected. On the downside, once it breaks 17330, it may try to get a support at 17250 levels. Now look at the stochastic on a 4-hour chart. It is looking upwards, looking bullish. Probably it can try to continue in this zone, and MACD lines are still green, so probably take your positions accordingly. Any short entry below 17330, but the support levels are very nearby. 17300 and 17260 250 zone is definitely going to provide a strong support for Nifty. But yes, still below 17330, it may try to take a drop till towards 17260 280 zone, and if it breaks this zone at 17260 250, then definitely it will try to hit 17200 220. However, I expect it to trade in bull. I expect it to hit at least 17500, and then 17600 can also be expected. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US 30 and US 100. Now this is the 4-hour charts for US 100, and you can see on the 4-hour charts, see, it has formed higher highs, it has formed lower highs also, it has formed a symmetry drop retracement. Now if you see it breaking this zone at 14650, definitely you can go long there. 14710 and then 14830 is the target. So if you see it breaking 14650, you can go long. Again reiterating, if you see it breaking 14650, you can go long. Take a target of 14710 and plus levels. Also you can see there is a strong support coming into picture. Now it has formed a double bottom here, and it is getting the support from 14570 levels. So yes, if it breaks 14550 any point of time, if you see it trading below 14550, you can take a short entry again, and then you can expect it to drop towards 14500 and then 14420 levels. Remember, these are strong levels, and below that it may break heavily, remember. So appears it might break on the upside today. Looking at the double bottom it is formed on the 4-hour charts, but on the 4-hour charts also it is the stochastic has come back to normal levels, looking upwards. MACD lines are running parallel and RSI is comfortable. Now come back to the important daily charts. On the daily charts, you can see here it is kind of formed I'll say doji here, but with a very long tail and a very small body, indicates that the on the upside is very limited. However, now you can see that it is also trading above the 20 period simple and exponential moving average, which is lying right now at around 14590 14600 zone. So also this candle has opened above, it is taking a support at 14570 550 zone. So how high this could go? First resistance it will try to take at around 14710. So in fact, if it has to drop, it has to achieve this 14710 levels before trying to take a drop. How far this could drop? This can again come back till towards here, that is 14450 levels. So yes, for the day till the time it remains above 14570, or rather I'll say 14600, you can take a long entry here. You can expect it to hit 14710. On the downside, once it breaks 14550, you can take a short entry for 14450 levels. So yes, 14550 should be a good level to go short for 14500 450 zone. And on the upside, in between 40, you can take rather a long entry at 14650. First target 14710, then it will fly towards 14830 levels. Now look at the stochastic is looking upwards on the daily charts, and yes, MACD is on crossed on the buy side. So yes, I am still bullish on Nasdaq 100. We can expect, as I said in my weekly analysis also, we can expect Nasdaq 100 to hit this zone probably. Still it will try to be in this downward trending channel till the time it crosses above, till the time it doesn't cross above 4900 levels this week. Yes, so probably it may try to rise again today, and with the support at 14550, it may continue to rise towards 14710 14830 zone. And on the downside, if it breaks, remember there is a support coming into picture. First on the downside, if you see here, couple of observations let me share here. If it continues to break 14300, and if it continues to break 14450, these two are very strong support. It may try to trade within this. 14710 to 14450 is another trading range which it may try to drop, because there is a strong tail available. So achieving higher highs at 14710 750, it can continue to drop again towards 14400 50 levels, 14440 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US30. Similar is the formation with US30, and it has got its support right now here at around 34900 zone. Now look at the daily charts. The daily charts are similar here, and this is also a pivot level. So 34870, if you see it dropping, you can go short, and you can expect it to take a support at 34700. On the upside, 35000 is a resistance, 35050 is a resistance. Beyond that, it will try to hit 35200 zone, forming higher highs on the channel here. So a probable long entry is recommended till the time it remains above 34870. You can remain long on US30. The next target 35000, 35050, and then 35150 and 35200 can be expected. Now look at this on the downside. If you see, the stochastic is looking upwards on the daily charts, and MACD lines are running parallel. Now similarly on the 4-hour charts, you can find that there is a resistance coming into picture at 35000 levels. Breaking this, it will definitely try to hit 35200 zone. On the downside, once it breaks 34870, yes, it can go down. One can expect it to hit this zone at 34800. So once it breaks below 34790, you can expect it to further down towards 34700, but this zone at 34700 should provide a very strong support for the day. So it may continue to drop from there and continue to rise from there. That is what also can be expected. So on the downside 34700, on the upside 35200 can be expected. 4-hour charts looking comfortable, looking upwards, MACD lines running parallel, and RSI is comfortable. Considering this, 34870 is the level. Till the time it remains above 34870, the next target is 35000, then 35050, 35150 and 35200 can be expected. On the downside, once it breaks 34870, you can take, rather I'll say 34850, you can take a short entry there. 34800 is a very strong support. Remember, 34800 is a very strong support. Below that, it will try to head towards 34720 levels before trying to rise again. So wider trading zone between 34720 to 35200 can be expected. We can expect it to trade bullish today, and take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards FTSE 100. Now look at the charts for FTSE 100. Similar is the formation here, with the support from the 20 period simple exponential moving average at 7580. Remember, this zone at 7580 and 7560 is very important. This is the 20 period moving average. Previous candle we have seen higher highs. You can again expect it to give higher highs. Remember, it is trading beyond this channel. It is trading beyond this downward trending channel. So it is expected to achieve higher highs today. 7655, 7660 can be expected for the day till the time it remains above 75. 7580 levels. Till the time it remains above 7580, one can remain long on FTSE 100, expected to hit 7650 levels. Stochastic is looking upwards, MACD lines are running parallel, and RSI is comfortable. Look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, you will find that yes, it is getting a stiff resistance and it has to break out. So it is looking for a breakout of this zone between uh, 7620 and 7580. It is consolidating here. Once it breaks out also lower highs, once it breaks out beyond 7620, definitely one can expect it to achieve 7650. So take a long entry there, and also 7580. If it drops below 7580, definitely it will try to hit 7560 zone. This is a very strong support. Below that it will head towards 7550. So a short entry below 7580, a long entry above 7620 levels is recommended. Almost 30 points each side you will get. Take your positions accordingly. It is comfortable on stochastic and MACD and RSI. Hence probably we can expect it to head towards 7650, 7655 and plus levels. Now let's move towards Germany 40. Similar is the story with Germany 40 consolidating here in this zone, and yes, it has got its supported for 15350 levels and a resistance at 15450 levels. In between these 100 points, it is trying to consolidate. So today if you see it breaking beyond 15450, you can take a long entry. The next target is towards 15520, and then it will head towards 15600. Remember, it can give you sharp bullish candle like this, almost 200-300 points, where it can try to achieve 15600 and plus levels also. So it can try to form this double top at 15600 here. If it breaks out beyond 15450, you can remain long on Germany 40. 15620 can be expected. And on the downside, if you see, there is a strong support at 15300 and 15250 zone, 15200 zone. So almost every 50 point it has got its support. Breaking 15350, you can take a short entry for 15300, 15250 and 15200 levels. Probably it can also try to cover this and drop till 15200 before trying to take a rise. This is also very much possible. But see, these are markets, anything is possible. It has to drop below 15350 for any confirmation on the drop. On the 4-hour chart, the stochastic is at bottom. Probably it may rise. RSI MACD lines are converging. And on the daily charts, you will find that on the daily charts, there is a strong support from the 20 period moving average coming into picture at 15350, 15370. This is the exponential. This is the simple moving average formed a tail, and hence you can expect it to rise. How high this could go? This could again form the high here and again expect it to hit 15320, 330 zone. This is very important. Breaking 15320, 15520, 530, you can expect it to rise sharply. So till the time it remains above 15350, rather I will say 15420, you can take a long entry at 15420. You will definitely get 100 points for 15520 and plus levels towards 15600. Now on the downside, if it breaks 15350, you can take a short entry for almost 50 points every time. Stochastic entering overbought levels. MACD lines are just crossed over and looking divergent. Take your positions accordingly. A long entry beyond 15420 towards 15520 and 15600 is the target. On the downside, below 15350, for every 50 points you can take a target, like enter a short at 15350, expect it to head towards 15300, then 15250 and 15220 levels can be expected. Take your positions accordingly. If you like and appreciate my effort, you can join, you can press the bell icon, and you can press like, share, subscribe and comment. Also you can join my Telegram channel, and if you want to join my mentorship course, the next batch starting in next month. The recent batch has just started. So email me for any, or telegram me for any of your trading or training related queries. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Thank you.